Well, my Frenjamins, we are officially 1 day away from Intsuyu coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild, Peru. Let's freaking go, man. I am so excited, more excited for this map than I ever have been for any other map in the game. And with a new map releasing tomorrow, today, with a massive help from some of my friends and info hunters, I have an absolute pile of information to give you guys early, so you know what you're going to do first tomorrow when you buy the brand new map coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild. And real quick, if you guys were wondering what time it actually releases tomorrow, I think it's going to be 10 AM Eastern time, but no confirmed time. That's just typically what time they release. So yeah, without further ado guys, wasting no more time, let's go ahead and dive the frick into it. Let's freaking go, man. Okay guys, so first and foremost, we're mainly going to be covering the information that I know for just the new species. I think whitetail is going to be on the list here today, but I want to get the information out mainly for the new species. I'm going to show some hotspot maps here today. Massive shout out to several people, but mainly Snaky. He's done most of the work for me. Just an amazing person in general, one of my best friends. He has put hours into finding this information from so many sources that it would take a whole Google document for me to list them off. So before we begin, please take note that I will have a full-blown hotspot guide coming out for Peru for every single species, information on every single species, in 100% accurate hotspot maps once I actually have a couple days to mess with the map, okay? Okay. So this is mainly a what we know video, starting with jaguars. First and foremost, here is the hotspot map that Snaky has created for jaguars. This is a rough draft. Most of these lakes have been confirmed to have a jaguar at them. You're going to find them there drinking from 21 to 0. Pretty much just the right third of the map in general is going to be the area to hunt jags, but the coast is probably going to be the most consistent. If you want to hunt jags easily, go to the coast. It's extremely wide open, in most parts at least. Set it to their drink time and run in a straight line. Also, if you don't want to hunt them at night, jaguar rest time is from 9 until 12, at least that's one of them, and we still do not know their feed time. And Jaguar's Diamond Trophy rating is 43.75, and quite obviously they will go Diamond at 9 Legendary. Moving on to the Cayman, here is a Cayman hotspot map. Little rough draft for you guys. Cayman are going to be just like the crocodiles, you'll find them feeding and resting pretty much all day every day. And again, it's looking like the river systems in the coast is probably going to be the best place to hunt these things. They're going to go Diamond at 9 Legendary, and they are Class 7. Okay, so for vicuñas, here's a hotspot map. Rough draft for you guys once again. Looking like they're pretty much going to be only on the left-hand side of the map. They could go farther out, there could be less, there could be more drink zones. But I would say this map is probably, all the maps probably here today are 80% if not 90% accurate. They drink from 4 to 8, they go Diamond at level 5, their max weight is 51 to 55, and Diamond is 214. I am so excited for these things. They're going to be so freaking cool to be hunting around the mountains up there, dude. There's so much water in this map, it's mind-blowing. I really can't believe it, man. Okay, so for Tapir. Tapir will make Diamond at level 9, most likely going to be female, and they're on the right third of the map. And Tapir are class 6. Tapir will also feed and rest all day. For Spectacled Bears, they're going to go Diamond at level 9. They're class 6, so you want to hunt them with something like a 4 to 8 rifle, quite obviously. 20.45 is their Diamond rating, and 158 to 200 kilos is their max weight. Spectacled Bear drink from the far left side of the map all the way out into the middle. And then here's a hotspot map for Spectacled Bears. I didn't have one for Tapir, but if I do have one, I'll try to overlay it on screen for you guys right now by the time I'm editing this video. Capybaras are going to be heavily found on the coast. They feed and rest all day, and I don't believe that they drink whatsoever, which is kind of weird because I thought we seen a capybara drinking in the map trailer, but apparently they don't drink. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Good thing they're not the new great one. And Diamond for capybaras is 66.5. Okay, and for white-tailed deer, here's a hotspot map. This is a returning species, but it's such a simple species to hunt in this map, I figured I would put it in here. They're going to be drinking from 8 until 11, so very similar to Rancho del Arroyo drink time. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know all the information about them. Diamond at level 3, like 255 or something, yeah. They've been in the game for almost 10 years. Always a good species to hunt. Super popular, figured I'd toss it in here for y'all. Okay, so for ocelots, you're going to find ocelots drinking from 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Ocelots are class 2. They're definitely going to go Diamond at 9 Legendary as they are a predator. And I would assume that males are going to be the diamonds you're going to want to look for. Okay guys, so now for Taruka deer. They're going to be drinking from 14 until 17. I think the areas of where you're going to find them is going to be really similar to the Vicuña. They're going to make diamond at level 3, they're class 3, and their diamond is 101. For Greater Grayson, you're going to find them drinking down the center of the map, the center river there, and I would assume the lakes next to the center river, possibly leaning towards the right-hand side of the map into the thickets. Mainly down that center river, especially like the bottom half of the center river, you're going to find a ton of them. Greater Grayson are class 1 species, so you're going to want to hunt them with a 22. Okay guys, then last but definitely not least, COTW are going to be drinking from 17 until 20 on the right-hand side of the map. COTWs are class 1, they go diamond at 1.45, and I would assume that like 2 is their max weight, because in order for them to make diamond, their weight needs to be exactly 1.45. So their score is literally their weight. They're going to go diamond at level 5. And again, you'll probably find them on that right-hand portion of the map. I would say probably on the right-hand side of the center river down the middle. Kind of divides the map into 2 halves for us. I would say on the right-hand side of that, but obviously we're not 100% sure yet. So yeah, as for right now, that is all the information that we could possibly gather on every single new species, or at least 99.9% of them. Some of the other species like pumas and whatnot are going to be pretty self-explanatory. Their drink time's probably going to be universal. Typically that's kind of what happens. And it's just a matter of, figuring out where the drink zones are going to spawn at. All that will be covered in my extremely detailed hotspot guide after the map releases, and I have a couple days to make my own maps. Now, as for the Great One Jaguar grind, I already am kind of contemplating a method, coming up with a method, whatever you want to say. But obviously, I don't get early access to the new map. I'm under 18, so it's not legal for me to. But I think I have an idea. So stay tuned. There will be a Great One Jaguar guide. Pretty much, I think the day the map comes out, I'll probably have a Great One Jaguar guide. So stay tuned for that. If you guys did in fact end up enjoying this video, definitely let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. And as a 16-year-old content creator, it does help out a crap ton. Even though there wasn't a ton of information covered in this video, it still took us an absolute crap ton of time to gather all of the information, as there's no really good, stable, organized source out there. It's kind of just the last, week. My friends mainly have been looking for a ton of information, and they found it, to say the least. And they got it to me in an organized way. So thank you, Snakey. Thank you, Jacob. W, people, for real, bro. As always, my name is Squid. You're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, my gamers.